What's up, everybody? Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to our kitchen. Today we're going to talk about Bulletproof Coffee, or what I like to call Fit Coffee, fat intake therapy coffee. And Rob has been doing a bit of a diet that includes more healthy fats. And tell us about what you're doing and what kind of success you've had.
Well, I lost about 10 to 12 pounds, and it's been maybe a little over a month. And I can tell you, I just no carbs in this case, and it's been more like, salads with olive oil, or cooking with coconut oil, or having an avocado every once in a while, and just staying away from basically any like processed carbs. Wheat is my main thing. Is like I try to stay away from anything that comes, like not even beer. So
how much weight have you lost?
About 10 to 12 pounds.
Very nice.
In a little over a month.
That's great. Awesome.
But also you have to exercise. You gotta do, like, I'm playing soccer twice a week. I'm doing weights at the gym and then doing intervals. So it's like short breaks when you go to, like, I can explain that later. But, it's not a super intense workout, but it's been helping out to, since there's no more carbs in your, your body's getting fueled by this fat intake that you, the Fit Coffee in this case.
Yeah, so this is like an easy way to get the fats into you. Sometimes you don't get too much if you sprinkle some olive oil. That's a good source to sprinkling some olive oil on the salad, or like Rob said, having an avocado, putting coconut oil, cooking with it. This is going to get you a lot more fat into your system. What it's going to do is really good for the brain. Healthy fats are great for your brain, but what is probably more important to many of you watching is the weight loss. It's great for losing weight, giving you energy, helping you feel better, and helping you drop those pounds. You can also couple this with intermittent fasting, 16/8 intermittent fasting, and you can check out, I'll link to another video that will explain that a little bit further, that will make it even easier for you to lose weight. But for now, we are going to make Fit Coffee, and Rob has never tasted it.
Never.
So we'll see if he thinks it's any good. I like it, but I'm not everyone, so we'll see what Rob thinks. We'll make a batch of this, and we'll see what he thinks. All right. Okay, almost done with the coffee. We're gonna do the last few steps so you can check it out. These steps are easier to show in person. So, Rob, if you could grab the coffee pot for me.
No problem.
All right. And just drop it in the Vitamix like so. So it works the best if you put it in a blender. If you don't have a blender, you can shake it really good, but the best way is to blend it, because this fat and water don't mix well, as I'm sure you've tried with other things. This makes it stay together a little better. Put your dirty hands on that butter and stick it in the blender. Not the whole thing, just the two that I've cut.
Okay. All right.
So you do 2 tablespoons of butter.
2.
That's two tablespoons of butter, because I made enough for myself and for Rob. Now we're going to do coconut oil. So you got to add 2 tablespoons of coconut oil per cup of coffee. So Rob is going to add 4 tablespoons altogether. Mm-hmm. Let me know if you need more coconut oil, because that one's running a little low. And while he's doing that, I'll tell you about MCT oil. MCT oil stands for medium chain triglycerides. Very fancy. Their medium chain triglycerides are found in coconut oil, but this is kind of like a pure and refined and concentrated form of MCT oil. I would be very careful with this. If you have too much of this too early on, your system has to kind of adjust to it, especially your digestive system. If you have too much too early, it can give you the runs and kind of cramp you up. So start low and go slow, as they say. How are we doing?
We're good.
Doing good. All right, cool. So we're gonna add a little splash of this MCT oil. Boop.
So a splash. Yeah, good. Nice.
And make sure you put your lid on so it doesn't explode into your face. Unless you want it to explode in your face. And make sure you turn on your appliance. All right. As you can see, it looks like a brown, frothy slop of goodness. So what do we got here for mugs here? Oh, that works. The brief history of art.
Okay, that works.
Uh-oh.
No worries. I got it.
Check out that. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Here's the moment of truth. Let me hand the mic over to Rob while we partake of this fatty goodness. Let me get this thing off me. On my thread.
That's pretty good, actually. There you go. This looks pretty good, actually. It's very interesting. You can taste the coconut, but not too much. Definitely can taste the butter, but it's not a bad taste. It's like a very rich sip that you have on, like when you're drinking it. It's like a very rich coffee. It's not too sweet, but not bitter at the same time. If I'm making myself clear. It's good. I like it. I will drink it. That's for sure. Good job, Doc.
So Rob asked a really good question, a few good questions. First of all, MCT oil, what is it? What does it do? So as I said, it's one of the components in coconut oil, but usually fats are a little bit longer. It's pretty rare that they're shorter, the medium chain. So the medium chain can be used by your body for energy much faster. So it's like instant fuel for your body and your brain. You just don't want to overdo it when you're first starting. The other thing is, when do you take this? You kind of want to almost just use this as a meal. This is great for intermittent fasting, for 16/8 intermittent fasting. And what that is you fast for 16 hours, and then you have an 8-hour window that you eat. So let's say tonight I have my last meal at 8 o'clock. I won't eat until tomorrow at noon, but I can use this for breakfast. Your body can use fats and still be in fasting mode. It's a really interesting kind of paradox. There's different metabolic pathways in your body. If you eat carbs or protein, then your body is not fasting anymore, and it changes the way your metabolism works. So you take this in the morning for your breakfast, and then it's like your body still gets the benefits of the fasting, and you stay full, and you have energy, and you feel good. You'll actually usually feel a lot better in your mind after taking this in the morning than having a bagel, or, usually we eat a lot of carbs, something carb heavy in the morning, and we feel kind of sluggish in the brain, kind of how the book author, he calls it grain brain. So I'll explain that a little bit more in another video, but hopefully that makes sense. This is great as kind of a tie me over if you're fasting and your body still remains in fasting mode. So give this a shot. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you thought it was useful, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll catch you next time. All right, bye.